Lesson number 95 today is called Variables on Both Sides. And when we have variables on both sides, the problem will look like this. We need to solve, meaning figure out what value of x we need in both of our x positions in order to make the left side of the equation equal to the right side of the equation. So now we have a variable on both sides of our equal sign. Well, in order to do this, we need to figure out in the end what x is going to be equal to make the equation true. That's what we want, x by itself. In order to do it, well, we need to bring all the x's to the left-hand side. Now to bring this x to the left-hand side, to bring it to the opposite side of the equation, we need to use the opposite symbol. So this is positive x, so in order to undo positive x, we need to subtract x. And do that from both sides to balance out our equation. We're going to get 3x minus x, well that must be 2x. Then we've got 2x plus 3 is equal to x minus x, that's 0, so minus 5. Then we're trying to get x by itself, so we need to undo the addition of 3. So we'll subtract 3. And we're going to subtract 3 on the opposite side to balance out our equation. So we're going to get 2x is going to be equal to negative 5 minus 3 more, that must be negative 8. And then to finalize it, we need to figure out what number times 2 is equal to negative 8. Well, we could divide by 2 on both sides. And x must be equal to negative 8 divided by 2. Well, negative 8 divided by 2, that must be negative 4. So we've got negative 4 as our answer. Now we could go ahead and check our work to make sure that we're correct. In order to check our work, what we're going to do is we're going to say 3 times our x value of negative 4 plus 3 should be equal to our x value of negative 4 minus 5. So 3 times negative 4, that's negative 12. Negative 12 plus 3, well, is that going to be equal to negative 4 minus 5? Negative 4 minus 5 is negative 9. And negative 12 plus 3 is negative 9. So yes, this is true. That means we got the right answer. We can check it, we know we're right, and we can move on to the next problem. Here we want to solve 4x minus 2 is equal to negative x. So again in this problem, what we want to do is bring the x's all to the left, bring the constants all to the right, and then solve. So we're going to have to add x to both sides, because this was originally a negative x. So we balance it out by adding x to the left. 4x plus 1x, that must be 5x. We have 5x minus 2 is equal to negative x plus x. Well, that's 0. Then, well, we need to undo the subtraction of 2. So we're going to add 2. We're going to get 5x, negative 2 plus 2, that's 0. That's what we wanted, is going to be equal to 2. And then to find our answer, well, we're going to divide by 5. So we undo the multiplication of 5 times x. We'll balance out everything by dividing by 5 on the right, and we're going to get an answer of x is equal to 2/5. Well, we can box it, but we should check to make sure we're right. And in order to check, we can say 4 times, we're going to say 4 over 1 times 2 over 5. We can just set it up as fractions originally, minus 2 should be equal to negative 2/5. Well, let's see if all of this on the left equals negative 2/5. So 4 times 2, that's 8. So we get 8/5 minus 2. And 2, if we had a denominator of 5, would be the same thing as 10/5. Is that equal to negative 2/5? Well, 8 minus 10, that's negative 2. So this is true, because our denominators stay the same. We got the right answer. X is definitely equal to negative 2/5. Lesson practice will be on page 297. Make sure you've got your notes complete, and I'll see you during our next class.